Greetings and good day. Welcome to the Full Circle Phenomenal channel, mastering the art of inner and outer travel. Today we'll be focusing on manually releasing tension from the entire body using some basic yoga and Qigong techniques. Coming to you from the Sacred Valley, Pisac, Peru, on the Unite the World Firsthand Drive Around the Whole World global movement. Reach out or comment if you'd like your own custom yoga video. This video is dedicated to my student, Micah, a professional whitewater rafting guide in Southern Oregon, where I'm from. We'll start today with a gentle shakeout, just bouncing into the heels, shaking out the legs, torso, arms, neck, and head gently, and settling our energy into the ground, starting just with our foundation and noticing how the body feels currently, breathing slowly and fully in through the nose, stretching the lungs, and out through the mouth, squeezing the lungs. We'll be steadily observing the mind, body, and emotions today as it's a complete interconnected unit. Let's come into a ready position. Feet shoulder width apart, even amount of pressure in the feet, knees slightly bent, pelvis scooping under and forwards, navel in and up, chest up, and crown up. Touching the tip of the tongue up against the upper palate behind the teeth to allow energy flow, shoulders and head back and down, and exhale. Let's relax the neck now, rotating the neck, breathing out as we look down, breathing in as we look up, creating space in the upper vertebrae, moving the crown away from the shoulders and the shoulders away from the crown, increasing those circles with the breath, breathing all the way out, going down, and all the way in, going up. Focusing first on this, the mind or the brain, the primary nervous system, where it connects with the rest of the body, is often where we hold unconscious tension. Let's reverse and go back in the opposite direction, still completely breathing all the way in, stretching the head up, all the way out, relaxing the head down. With the tongue touching the upper palate behind the teeth, visualize the jaw, neck, and shoulders melting down the body, totally relaxing and allowing any stuck energy to flow through. Good. Now let's interlace the fingers. Bring the hands behind the head. Inhale and lengthen the spine. And with every exhale, use the weight of your arms to slowly guide your head a little further down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release a little further. Weight of the arms gently peeling the spine down a bit further. Inhale into the stretch and hold. And exhale, release a little bit more, lowering the head down towards the feet a few inches with every exhale. Keep going. Go as far down as possible. Hold for a breath or two. And then gently release your arms, neck and head, all the way down, completely relaxing the torso and hanging in a ragdoll. Hang and let the blood rush to your head, arms, and shoulders. And then we'll cross our arms and gently sway the whole body from side to side. Still focusing on that full breath in through the nose, expanding and stretching the lungs, and all the way out the mouth, contracting and squeezing the lungs. This helps you become fully present and saturate the blood with oxygen. Then let's bob the body forwards and back, relaxing the neck and head completely, letting it turn into a big yes, which will continue into just focusing on the neck and head, shaking out big yeses. Then shaking out the head, big nose. Trace an infinity loop with your crown, making a figure 8. And then reverse and go back in the opposite direction. Now take a big, huge breath in, and on the exhale, relax the whole body, letting the arms down. And slowly, taking 3 breaths, peel your spine up one vertebrae at a time, saving your neck and your head for last. Once you're all the way up, open up your chest and arms and gently back bend, pressing your hips forwards. And then scoop the pelvis under and forwards, flex the abdomen, and inhale, rise back up to standing. Great. Let's now warm up our primary energy center, the lower dantian, closing the fists lightly and putting them on the belt line beneath the navel. Inhale, rotate the hands up and to the left, and exhale, down and to the right. Getting the hips in motion here, warming up those hips with some hip circles. Inhale, press the hips forwards as the hands come up. Exhale, press the hips back as the hands go down. Rubbing the belly in the bear form, known in Qigong. Then reverse, moving the hands in the opposite direction and rotating the hips also in the opposite direction. Rubbing gently, breathing slowly and fully into the low abdomen. Good. And then slowly spiraling back to center. Let's now warm up the hands. Rub the hand vigorously into the palms and then also into the tops of the hands. Get your hands as hot as possible. Generate that heat chi. And then let's rub the face. Bring the palms to the face and rub up the center of the face and down the outsides. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. And then reverse. Go in the opposite direction. Hands move down the center of the face, up the outsides. Waking up the face. Good. Adjust, massage as needed. And then let's move down to the shoulders. Move energy into the shoulders as we begin to rotate out one shoulder at a time. Inhale back and up, exhale forwards and down, massaging with the opposite hand in whatever fashion feels right for you. And this applies to the whole of the body, by the way. Let's reverse direction. Now inhale forwards and up, exhale back and down. Getting as much rotation in that shoulder as you can, reaching it into the shoulder blade and into the pectoral muscles. Let's now go into the opposite side. Still breathing in, forwards and up, exhale back and down. Massaging with the opposite hand in whatever form or fashion feels right to you. You can tap, you can slap, you can squeeze. Whatever feels right to you, just give yourself some attention. And reverse the direction. Always going in both directions, whatever we do. All right, now let's open it up even further. Grab one elbow and pull it behind your back, sliding your hand down the center of your spine. Breathing here in through the nose, out through the mouth. Make sure your chest is forwards and up. And if you'd like to go further, you can bring the opposite hand down and behind the back. Grab the fingertips together and gently pull the arms with the hands together, really opening up the side body, keeping a nice long spine here, and continuing to let the breath flow. This is where we actually add tension in order to release tension throughout the arms, shoulders, back, and throughout the whole body, as the whole body is interconnected. And we're going to find where we may be harboring unconscious tension, but first we've got to really apply it everywhere in the body. Now, let's switch. Switching arms, grab the opposite elbow, pull it down, holding here. This is perfectly all right if this is where you're at. Looking for a medium limit, a place that's a little uncomfortable but not painful. And then breathing into it, inhaling through the nose. We're present with the pressure. Exhaling out the mouth, let as much of it go as possible. Adjusting, bring the opposite hand behind you if that's available to you. You can also reach both hands behind you, even if the fingertips can't touch, just to give it a try, and pull them closer and closer together with every exhale. and then gently release. Inhaling. Coming into cactus arms, let's bring the left arm under, the right arm over, twist the forearms around each other, and then get the palms together, or at least the fingertips on the palms. Into eagle arms. Inhale, bring the elbows all the way up as high as you can, and exhale, press the hands forwards, really feeling it in the shoulders and shoulder blades here. Holding this position for a few breaths, keep those elbows lifted, keep the hands forwards. Remember, medium limit, this shouldn't be comfortable. And then if you like, let's forward fold. Keeping the elbows still lifted and the hands forwards, relax the head and torso down towards the ground. You can gently sway from side to side. This is another way that we just add a little bit of a variation here, keeping the mind and body guessing and staying focused. Now let's slowly, as we sway side to side, peel the spine up, very gently tracing our awareness up every single vertebrae, all the way back up to the neck and shoulders, and then gently release. Back into cactus arms, inhaling, and then exhale, right arm under, left arm over, twisting around, pressing into palms, and sitting up just like before. Inhaling, elbows up, exhaling, hands forwards, getting as much tension, medium limit, into the shoulders as possible before we forward fold, exhaling. Relaxing all the way down, and then doing the same as before, swaying from side to side. Maybe you also get into the neck, do a couple neck rotations here. Just make sure your breath is always fully flowing, as this is what's key to interconnecting and releasing the physical, mental, and emotional tension throughout our being. Once you're finished there, let's take our time and then slowly begin to come back up, lifting back up, keeping the same form, and then gently exhale, release. And shake those arms out, bouncing out the shoulders, relaxing the arms completely, loosening up those elbows all the way down through to the wrists and fingers. Smile and release some endorphins, some happy feelings into those new spaces, and then thumbs over closed fists, let's reach the arms forwards, plant the elbows down, and exhale, rotate the hands towards the chest, and inhale, pull and stretch them to the outsides and forwards, exhale back into the chest. In through the nose, open, exhaling out the mouth, close. Repeat this, keeping the elbows right where they are. Don't let the elbows move around in space too much. We're lubricating the elbow joints. And then let's reverse the direction. Still inhaling, opening the arms up, and exhaling, coming back into the chest. Big full breath into the nose. Full tight exhale out the mouth. Good. Now let's interlace the fingers, bring the palms together, and slowly trace out infinity loops leading with the thumbs. Still focusing on that breath and making that infinity loop grow a little bigger with every single breath. Getting the hips and whole body into it, loosening up the arms and torso and legs together. Getting those infinity loops so big it requires your arms to extend out straight. Great. Now slow it down and then reverse and move back in the pinky finger direction. Still with the arms fully extended, but now in reverse, and with every breath, get that infinity loop a little smaller, focusing down the arms to the elbows, still getting into those wrists, and then rotating just around the wrists in little mini infinity loops. And then release. Gently shake out the arms side to side, consciously, and up and down. Good. Now let's inhale, bring the arms all the way up, fill up the lungs, and then exhale, squat down and relax those arms, throwing them down towards the ground. Inhale, lift the chest, exhale, squat down, and relax completely. Almost like ricocheting your body. Inhale, drive the energy up to the crown. Exhale, drive the energy down to the feet. Flushing prana or chi, life force, throughout the entire body and being. And then become aware. Notice what's shifted since the beginning of your practice. And then with arms completely relaxed, let's gently twist out the spine, letting the arms flop from side to side, and then getting into the heels. Twisting, open the leg on one side, opening the leg on the other side. Still breathing, consciously breathing all the time, as that's what's helping to grow our greater awareness, looking as far over each shoulder as possible. And then let's pivot on one set of toes, pivot on the other set of toes, twisting the leg in the opposite direction. You'll notice it's the toes that I'm facing away from that come up. Great, and then back to front, shake it out, wiggle it out a little bit, and let's come on to the knees. Bring the hands on the knees together, and rotate small to big circles with the knees. Still timing the breath here, breathing in for a circle, perhaps, and breathing out for a circle. It's almost like doing a little bit of a dance move here, lubricating the knee joints. Then let's reverse, go back in the opposite direction, still timing the breath in the same form or fashion. And then slowly rising all the way back up. Let's get into one ankle, rotate out one of the ankles, pressing the toes gently into the ground. Switch direction. And then switch feet. Opposite direction with the second foot. And then shake out the legs. Now let's really get into the ankle, leg, side body, and spine, pressing into the inside of your left foot, letting your leg come inwards towards your center. Lift the right arm up and exhale, reach it over to the left. Inhale, open up the chest and shoulder, and then exhale, go down further. Make sure you're balancing well, not putting too much pressure in your knee. So be very mindful here. Inhale, come back up, and then let's go to the outside of the left foot. Inhale, lift the left arm up, and then exhale, slide the right hand down the leg and lean over to the right. Inhale, open up the chest and shoulder, and exhale, reach over further. Getting into the side body, into the spine, and into that whole leg all the way down to the ankle. Hold for a couple full breaths here. And then inhale, rise back up, and let's do the other side. Starting with the outside edge of the right foot, inhale the right arm up, and exhale, slide it, open it over to the left. Balance gently, use that left arm for support, make sure that you're not adding too much uneven tension, make sure it's always conscious, and then fully in through the nose, presence, fully out the mouth, release and or go further. Inhale, let's come back up, exhale, bring the arm down, and let's go to the inside of the right foot. Balancing with the right hand, inhale the left arm up, and exhale, arch over to the right. Notice how we're getting into the hips here. The whole body is getting a full stretch. So be sure that you're adding that full breath into it. That's oxygenating the blood. That's committing to the tension. That's releasing the tension all in one. This is the key. We want to practice this over and over until it becomes automatic outside of the classroom. Inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale, scan through the body down. Walk out the legs, big high knees. Release any tension that you can. Wiggle it out from the hips, from the glutes. And then let's inhale into a frog squat. Bring the hands between the knees to the outsides. Open up the low back, chest, and chin. Full inhale. And then exhale, straight legs, forward fold. Pull the chest into the legs. Flex the legs, glutes, and low back. And then release in a ragdoll and inhale, peel up. Inhale while you relax the legs, glutes, and hips. Open up the hands, stretch out the hands, and pull the knuckles towards the shoulders, and then back bend. Inhale, rise back up, scooping that pelvis, flexing the abdomen, thumbs over closed fist. Exhale, pull all knuckles evenly to the ground, and then forward fold and bring them up and overhead. Inhale, and then exhale, slowly relax the arms and float them back down to the feet. Let's repeat. Inhale into a frog squat, but this time let's open up one side, get a twist in the spine, open up the right arm, look over the right shoulder, use your left hand down on the ground for balance. Get as much twist here for a couple of breaths as you can. And then slowly bring that arm down, bring it to the inside of the knee, and let's open it up with the left arm towards the sky, opening up the chest, getting some twist in that spine. And then slowly back down. Inhaling, opening up low back, chest, and chin. Exhale, forward fold, tightening and squeezing that low back. And let's hold this forward fold for a full breath or two. And then relax the arms down. And once again, inhale, peel the spine up. And let's sway the body from side to side, getting into a few more angles of that spine. Coming all the way up, and then stretching out the hands, bringing the hands up forwards and pulling the knuckles back, moving into a back bend, still swaying gently from side to side if it suits. And then from your pelvis, scooping under and forwards, abdomen flexed, inhale up, exhale, thumbs over closed fists down. Behind you, up and overhead as your body drops, and then slowly release the arms down. And inhale, come back up. Let's move through the torus now. Inhale, the hands come close together and move up the spine in the fire direction, burning through any blockages that are blocking your awareness. Exhaling out the smoke and relaxing the arms down. Then we're going to inhale up to the heart center and exhale, move the hands back down, moving in the water direction, evaporating the water chi up overhead, holding it, and exhale, raining down through, scanning through your body from the crown of the head down to the soles of your feet, feeling every inch of you. Inhale, floating the arms up, body totally relaxed, holding the energy, gripping it, and then exhale, flexing the arms. Flex through the head, chest, abdomen, hips, glutes, legs, and feet. Feel your whole body completely. One more time through, floating the arms up on the inhale and exhaling, scanning through the body as the hands move through the midline. And then clearing the ground, bending at elbows, inhaling hands up, exhaling hands down to palm over the lower dantian, where we check in. Notice what shifted, notice what stayed the same. Be present with yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Let's plant the seed that we will not hold unconscious tension, but instead breathe, rather than resist physically, mentally, and emotionally. Relax, let the arms down, and let's shake it out one more time, bouncing into the legs, shaking out the legs and the arms, wiggling out through the torso, neck and head. Remember to smile. Remember to hold yourself confidently, hold yourself happily, and you will begin to feel and experience the same sort of consistent reality inside as well as outside of the body. Inhale, let's bring the arms up, hands together, gentle pressure in the palms. Breathe out as you bring them down to your heart center, pressing the thumbs into the sternum and connecting with your heartbeat. Give gratitude for everything in your life, the challenges and the rewards, and to one another. Namaste. Be sure to subscribe and come back to practice more, as well as click one of these video links in order to check out more on yoga and Qigong. Thank you so much for watching. See you around the world.